Good afternoon, you gorgeous bunch. How are you all? It's Friday. Where has this week gone? My goodness me. Scary how fast the weeks are going here at Stamps by Me. My name is Toni and this is the How to Craft Network Studios, where this is our one-day special and it's 1 o'clock. Halfway through Friday, which leads us on to the weekend. What's the weather going to be like? Damp squid again, I think. So if you are brand new to our channel, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, the hearts, the thumbs up and pop a comment underneath this show when we have gone off air. And this helps our our channel grow, and it also shares the love of craft as always, because we're really good at that. If that's one of our things that we are the best at, is that is caring, is sharing and sharing the love of craft. It makes us all very happy. Now, I've got all of the items you've probably seen, apart from one because you're not going to see till Monday. But just a few things that I just need to touch on for you all. I think some of your purses may be safe today because we have items that we have already seen, but you can still enjoy the amazing demos if you want to stay for that. The weather's not great anyway, so I know you're going to stay with me. I've done an amazing class this morning for our kit at 10 o'clock. I had so much fun this morning and I've had to tear myself away from that to do this. Although I love you all, I was in the thick of crafting. I was having so much fun. So let's tell you about what's coming and the week ahead. So all of you should by now have Create Together Club, which was started on Monday. So the 5 days of inspiration start from Monday. Okay, and basically now we do have some left, but they won't be sent till Monday. So you will be playing catch up. I will show you on Monday exactly what it is. We get it out together. We do a live unboxing together. So if you're invested in Stamps by Me and love the 5 days of inspiration and just going to love whatever we do with the kit, then amazing. But equally, if you want to see what's in the kit before you purchase, 80% of you buy ahead of time. 20% of you wait, okay? It's totally up to you. It is personal preference as a crafter. It will be opened 1 o'clock on Monday. So if you like it and love it and really want to get involved in it, then you can purchase it, but it's still available now. And I think we have about 16 left, okay? So if you want to get involved in Create Together, it's going to start on Monday and it's 1 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. And we just use the products in the envelope in a creative way. And it's not going to be all about paper. How can you say that? It's going to be very, very much fun. Oh, I'm just watching myself. And Saturday night, singing back to ourselves as well. So if you want to get involved in that, we will link the product at some point throughout the show. But let's just have a quick look at what's on the counter. Now, I've got Cerulean Charm. I have some samples to showcase for that one now. That's amazing, amazing one. Can be paired up with Christmas as well, which is just beautiful, right? We have our amazing Maker's Memoir. This has sold every single day since launch last Friday. So I don't know who's sharing it. I'm putting it in newsletters. I don't know who's sharing it, but somebody's sharing it and talking about it because I have had sales for this every single day. And I'm going to touch on it briefly today because today's probably the last push I'm going to do on it before we order the product, because I obviously like to know the numbers and the figures. I don't want to overbuy. So today's really the last push on our Maker's Memoir. I'll buy a few more extra just in case people want to invest when it starts to happen. But yeah, Maker's Memoir is also available in the show. So let's talk about the deal of the show first of all, okay? Now, you know our 7x7 paper packs. We have in this particular collection 5 7x7 paper pads. Let me just push them forward, okay? You're going to get all 5 today for $25. So if you don't have any of these paper pads or you have one and don't have the other 4, this is going to be a great buy for you. Now, they're on the website at $14.99 each and you can go and buy them. You go buy 2 for $30 if you want to, but you're going to get all 5 for $25 and this is our one-day special, okay? 59 of you already have this in your basket. How have you not already got this, guys? Some of you have probably got duplicates of these because you love it so much. So you're going to get all 5 paper collections. You've got Autumn Days, Wistful Charm, Bloom and Grow, Wonderful Moments, and Sweet Like Honey. So all 5 for $25. So the code for this one is 300525 alpha, okay, for this lovely 1 day special. It's nothing new, but it's okay, right? It's okay because we've got some new goodies to come, but I want to focus more on Create Together starting from Monday as well. We've got some exciting stuff coming for you all. Super duper excited. And we launched this last week, the Maker's Memoir. Well, I was so nervous about this. So nervous. Didn't know how I was going to tell you about it. I didn't know if you would be interested in it. And I think already we've sold 420, I guess now, 420. So could you imagine if we got it to 500? That would be awesome, because 500 means I get discount on buying in the product as well. So that's helpful. But anyway, so this is Maker's Memoir. I touched on it last Friday. Some of you have spoken about it through the week. And as I say, we have had sales throughout the week. So what is it? So basically, it's a digital magazine that's sent 3 times in the 8 months, okay? But it's £85. We've left the price on. Tim's held the price because we don't want anybody to pay the 132, basically. And it's worth every bit of the £85. So what is it? Digital magazine, brilliant. Boring as... We don't want digital magazines. They're boring, right? This is above and beyond a digital magazine. It's got clickables in there. It's going to have videos in there. It's going to even have downloads if you want the downloads. It's not a necessity. You don't need a printer. You don't need ink, okay? And it's going to be sent over the 3. What else do you get? So you get the product to go with each magazine sent on 3 separate occasions. The postage is included in the 85. So your first magazine is at the end of July, and it is the Owl, which is Fern and Fog, and that is your bumper paper pack and the stamp and stencil system, okay? Brand new product. This won't be available if there's any left until after the whole Maker's Memoir has finished. Okay, so if I buy in a little extra and they don't sell, they will go for sale. Our first Maker's Memoir, you can have step-by-steps, how-to guides. But what's really important to me and what makes it very, very different is the very fact that a quarter of it's going to be storytelling. Now, it's not a what's the word, mystical story. It's a real story from real-life crafters, i.e. yourselves. I've already been in touch with 2 ladies who have agreed to let me write about them. And myself, so the highs, the lows, and everything in between. So you're going to get sort of like a mini memoir of what is happening at Stamps by Me on each occasion we send you these. So the first one, you're going to get Fern and Fog, okay? The second one, you're going to get one of our new innovations, which is our stamp and embossing folders. And I told you about how we've spent ages trying to get the words to be crisp and clean and readable in that 3D HD embossing folder. So you're going to get that with that beautiful tree and cabin effect in there. The stamp is a stamp on its own. You do not have to use them together, but together they look amazing. And then you'll get your second Maker's Memoir with. And then the third one is 2 A5 Reflection Collection stamps. So the value is £102 worth of product before you've even started. The digital element of it is great for a craft time read or a part-time read, or if you want to craft along, there'll be how-to guides in there as well. So you'll get your 2 A5 stamps with that. Okay, it's an amazing, amazing concept. I love it. I'm hoping you will engage with it. And do I like digital magazines? I absolutely hate them. But times have changed, guys. Cost of paper, weight of paper, me buying in and ending up with lots left in the warehouse, those days are done. To protect my company, I need to be innovative. And this is my way of making craft innovative and still ticking the box for my lovely ladies and gentlemen at home. So if you're invested in this, the first one goes the end of July, then the next one goes in a few months, and then the next one goes in a few months. Please forgive me. Read the full write-up on the product. Item number 230525 Echo, £85. You won't get any more discounts on that, guys. It's £85 done, because I've got to send 3 items 3 times. And all of the product as well. So £85, an absolute steal. Okay, what we're looking at here, we've got some comments on, do I need to say hi to Sue? Hi, sweetheart, over on Facebook. Then on our YouTube, we have Donna, we have Blue Jay in Missouri. Welcome, sweetheart, I hope you're well. Audrey, Tina, Donna, Vincine, Phil, I hope you're all well. It's lovely to have you here again. Every week, I see you all. So item number 230525 Alpha. So 5 at 25. If you've got your points, your club and your discounts, it's 20 quid. It's less than 20 quid. The pads are just an absolute steal. So that's a great deal. Maker's Memoir is there for you. And then I wanted to touch on cerulean charm. We did a soft launch of this a couple of weeks ago and I didn't have any samples. And I have some samples now, so I just wanted to touch on it again. A really different colour this time, guys. We've got the lemons and blues, and it's also got the splats all over it in white, which is giving the Christmas feel as well. So if you do want to get ahead, of course you can do that. So you get your 12 by 12 paper pad, your 7 by 7 paper pad, and then your embellishment pack, which is the pockets, the tags, the toppers, and everything in between. Let me show you these 12 by 12 papers here. And then I'll show you some samples. These are blinking beautiful, guys. It's $39.99. Obviously, with your club and everything else, it will come down in price. So you get the 12 by 12, the 7 by 7, and then the embellishment pack to go with. So you can create cards, of course. If you want to create a little bit more than cards, you've got the 12 by 12 elements. If you like doing scrapbooking, totally got you covered as well. Bunch of black in there, which is real pretty. And I'm going to use this today, and you've got some fussy cutting elements as well. So that's your 12 by 12. You get it in 7 by 7 with different designs, and then you get your embellishment pack, which has the butterflies, the tags, the toppers, and all of the good stuff to decorate. So let me just show you some of the samples, because Karen's samples arrived this morning, bless her. Despite her being super duper poorly, she still managed to get some samples to me, bless her. So let's go for clean and simple first. So this is that lovely vellum that you all got free. Look at that. Live, create, tell the story. So if you've got this already, you can screen grab some of these samples and replicate them if you want. About a bag as well. That is great for Christmas, isn't it? And whilst we're on Christmas, she has actually done 2 with Christmas on them. So let's show you. And then this one's nice, just with the vellum and the ribbon on the side. Some splats on, extra glow splats on there as well. Then we have a few other embellishments. So here is one more. And then we have this little album I just want to show you, which has got a ribbon closure. So you can really be creative with those papers. You buy them to use them, so get those albums made as well. They're nice for cards, but stretching them and making something memorable is also really, really cool. So this one is Cerulean Charm, and this one's $39.99. And if you have your points and your discounts, then that's going to bring that price point right down. So let's go to the other side. Let me just touch on our Create Together Club very quickly. So most of you will have had it now. I'm not opening it. We open it Monday at 1 o'clock. But we will attach Create Together Club to the show. And basically, it is our club where we send you the product and you get 5 days of inspiration. So I'll go live every hour, Monday to Friday, and use it 5 different ways. And then at the end, we will decide which club we liked the best. We put them all on the back and we do lots of different things. We'll team them up with different colours, different items, and just use different techniques to get the most out of one set of products. And it's the encouragement to use your stash more than the once or multiple times as well. So the product in here actually is worth more than $54.99. It's worth way more this time. And the price of the club is $34.99. And I think that's a great price. 1, we send it to you. 2, it's amazing value. And 3, you get 5 hours of an hour. Sometimes it's more, it depends what we're making, of content as well, which you can't put a price on, can you? And I love it as well because I can be creative with you guys. It's not very often I get a chance to be creative. I got creative today at 10 o'clock and I was in my own world, let me tell you. You've had to literally tear me away from my class this morning to do this. I miss it so much. So I'm going to grab every opportunity to be creative with you guys, even if it's in here talking to you all. So that's your Create Together Club. Now, do know that if you order it, it will go Monday. So the likely chances you'll get it Tuesday or Wednesday. So you will be playing catch up. Or if you want to wait till Monday to see what's in it, but check it out. Please don't blame me if it has sold out. We do not have a ton left. So I got my numbers right on that one, I think. Right, what I'm going to do today, guys, is I have Checkmate. And I've put this on a special of £7 because we did a nice show on our Deal Hunters, and I did a lot of iMala stamps at £7. And I wanted to team this up with my Cerulean Charm paper collection. Now, I'm just going to grab the 7x7 and the topper tag, the other items that come within Cerulean Charm as well. And I just want to show you some very quickly on the overhead, the patterns in here. I'm going to use this one with Checkmate today. I love Checkmate. It's one of my all-time favourites, and I think it's because it's brilliant for guys' cards. And the sentiments in there as well are Birthday King and Birthday Queen, which is just so fitting, and it's on at 7, so check this one out as well. So that's the 7x7. So we're going to have some crafty fun, okay? Let's have a look. Donna opened it. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. We can put it back in and forget about it. Don't open actually the stuff, and we'll go through it together. And then this is sort of like your toppers. So you've got tags, seed packets, tags, pockets, tag albums, butterflies, banners, borders. These are brilliant for your little postage stamp dies, panels, and so much more, okay? So we've got those. So I'm going to be creative with this and Cerulean Charm. I'm not cutting into that 12x12. Do not make me do it. I can't do it. You do it at home. I'm not doing it. Not doing it, not doing it, not doing it. Let's have a look. Oh, she's have to say goodbye, Sventine. Okay, darling, have a great day. You too, sweetheart. Take care. Right, so let's grab my cutter because I'm going to make a nice card with Cerulean Charm with Checkmate. So I've got my card blank here. What I need to do first of all is stamp these before I make any decisions. Decisions. Hang on, how much did I cut off? Will that go on there? Stamp on there? No. Let me just grab a white card, some white card. Need to grab a sheet of white card. Oh, thank you, darling. Running low on just white card. What's all that about? So let's grab our Eureka here. Is everyone well, though? Has anybody got anything nice planned for the weekend? Let us know if you've got anything nice planned. So, Samantha, Create Together 6 is the one that starts this Monday. I always like to see how well it's been received, which it has, before I think about putting another one on order. So what I'll do is I'll get this one out of the way, and then I'll load the next one. So the link for everything is at the top of the chat there as well. So if you scroll to the top, if you need to have a look at anything. But equally, if you're watching on the website, you'll see below as well. Let's have a look. Brenda, I'm not surprised so many have already purchased Maker's Memoir. So happy I already ordered mine. Brenda, you're going to love it. It's going to be so amazing. And each one, for the first one, I've got the people covered, and then I'm going to reach out for number 2 and number 3, and I'm reaching out for stories in relation to what some of you have said to me, or whether they be good or bad. We're going to write about each other, including myself as well. I missed the time for Monday. 1 o'clock, darling. 1 o'clock, Monday to Friday. So I'm just putting these face down here because I'm going to cut them out, guys. Now, I'm thinking we need, just wait a second. I'm thinking I need, like, black is cool, but maybe a real dark navy ink pad. Where's my VersaFine? Here we go. I think navy's going to look cool on these. So I'm just grabbed my old Majestic Blue ink pad. Hopefully this is going to stamp and it's not dry. Oh, still juicy, guys. Well, let's stamp this out. I think this is going to be a bit too bright now compared... No. There are some darker colours. You're welcome, Michaela. Oh, I love this stamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut those through. I'm going to grab my little cheeky scissors that I've got tape all over them. And I'm just going to cut these proud. So they don't have to be perfect, remember. So if you have a little bit of a white edge, it's okay. You're all like looking at me now as if to say, oh, look how fast she's doing that. Well, it's not too difficult to fussy cut. I always like to move my card. I don't necessarily move my scissors. I twizzle the card around. Now we have one. Love that stamp, Michaela. Have you got it, Michaela? I think you have, haven't you? Yeah, I love it too. It's just a brilliant generic stamp, isn't it? It's just good for everything. Although I did try and talk Tom into using this one. And I'm normally good at talking him into doing things, but he won't buy in this one. He was like, no, I don't think he quite gets it. It's more for us adults, isn't it? He gets everything else, you know, all my washi. All my washi and all of our creator card kits and all that stuff, and definitely Simon, have a go. But he didn't really get me checkmate. He's going on his bike this afternoon with Tim, hopefully, because cricket is not on because the pitch is saturated. So Tim's going to take him out on his bike. I don't know if anybody else's children were like this, but when Tom does nothing, he's more tired. He's grumpier and he's more tired when he doesn't do anything. When he's absolutely flat out with all of his clubs and things like that. Can I just grab my coffee? Just 1 second. When he's got all of his clubs and everything like that, he's fine. But as soon as he stops, he's really grumpy. Becky, my experience with was not good either. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I was just saying, Tim's pointed me out to tell you that, guys, pointed that one out because we've been trying to save money on postage, right? Because it's just gone crazy. The world's gone mad. And we've been getting lots of quotes of everybody, and every have come up trumps. That doesn't sound very good when you don't have the best experience. But Tim was told by every that they have the contract with Amazon and they have to fulfill the parcels within X amount of time and with... X amount of complaints and And apparently they're doing it really well. So we're thinking about every, aren't we? We're not sure yet. It's an option. So just so you know, guys. Yeah, the more children sit around, the more they get sick. It's true. Grumpy. Well, not grumpy as such, but it's like, I'm really tired, Mummy. I'm like, that's because you've done nothing. I think adults can be a little bit like that, I guess. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull some of the paper from here. Now I need a dark, one of the darker ones, and I might have to, oh, I am going to have to cut into 12 by 12. I need a darker one. These are all relatively light. Oh, that's going to kill me. Because there's one with black on, isn't there? Sorry about me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Where are you? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Do you know what, though? It's still a bit bright blue, is that? Although it does match, look. Let's have a look. It does match sort of that one, doesn't it? Which is that one? Let's just have a look for that one as well. I'll keep that one out. It's that one. Let's have a look at that. Do you think? I think, guys, we need to go with that. Can you see? Because it's got that blue. Yep, let's do that one. That black is just a little bit harsh. Now, if you'd have stamped it in black, black would have been amazing, but I didn't do that, so. Hi, Rolf. I got your message, sweetheart. You're getting your product, so thank you so much, sunshine. Get my card blank. Now, where's my cutter? Here we go. Donna says, it's an option. Can she do it now? Or? No. Oh, it is an option. We can have a look at it. Got that? Yeah, sorry, I'm just answering the question without reading the question. Question, could it be an option to check out so we could choose Royal Mail or another delivery? We can have a look. I'm just picking my paper here, guys. I'm going to pull that down a little bit, take a bit off the bottom. I'm just trimming my mat and layer first, and then I'm going to go from there. Anybody use these papers yet? Or are you just stroking them? Just take a little bit more off. Do you know what is nice as well, guys? If you've I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you continue the card over like that, you know, so it goes down the back a little bit, it looks really like an expensive card. I'm not going to do it, but it's an option, okay? So I need a breaker now. So before we go anywhere, so let's break this up so it all doesn't blend into one. So this is quite plain, so let's go with this one. So panels are a great way to break up cards. And if you have like a navy cardstock, oh, I've been really into my crafty elements today, guys. Elizabeth, I got your message about your heart, as in your craft heart, not your physical heart. And you're welcome. Now I do have this here. Let's have a look, see if this is going to match. Just pop that down the side. It's going to clash with that blue. That's just a no-no. What I'm going to do is I'll do it on white. Yes, let's do it on the white. That's a good idea. On my part, is that? I'm full of good ideas today. So I've just got this offcut here. I'm just going to glue this down. So I'm having that white border just down the side, just to break the card up a little bit. I've made an album with mine. You have already? Can you share it, please, or have you already done it and I've missed it? Can you share it in the Eureka fan page, please? That would be awesome to see. Would be nice to be inspired as well myself a little bit. That would be wonderful. So I now have my cute border, okay? So let's just move this to the side. So let's see what's happening. These are all my bits. We don't do bits, right? So where's my 12 by 12 gone? Give us it back. And we've got a sheet of fussy cutting flowers in the back of here. Look at these. Design fault there, you know, from my part there. I don't want to cut into two... Oh, it has got flowers on. I was thinking to myself, I don't want to cut into here to take a leaf out and cut into here to take a flower out. That's wasteful. I was thinking to myself, why have I done that? Why have we done that? But actually, the flowers across the bottom, look, leaves and flowers all on the same page. See, panic over, panic over. Right, let's get some of these. And I'm going to cut this one. And some greenery. I'll show you how I cut greenery as well, guys, because it might help you out a little bit, because they look a little bit fiddly, and rightly so. But the way that I do it is I always leave some colour on as well, and then you can blend it out with a bit of watercolour if you want. So let's just go with these for now, because I think my card isn't big enough to carry anything more. So what I like to do is let's just move him out of the way as well. Will you be getting any top folding now white note cards in stock? They're in stock, either Sue, or they're showing out of stock. I'll have to check, darling. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up here, look, and then I always leave the white around. Thank you. The white around, but I never go into all of the detail. So just go around the pieces and go in as far as you dare. So I'm not going any further than that, because that would be silly. So I can get away with going right into that piece. And always keep your cuts to a pleasant curve, if you can. And then it just looks like a little bit of a decoupage or a die cut piece, because it's got that soft halo around. So go to there. And I'm not going to go all the way in, because it'll make it real flimsy. But I'm going to go in as far as I dare. So to there's probably enough. But can you see? And then we'll just take that off at the end. So there's one. And we'll do this one. So again, all the way around, leaving maybe a little bit of a border. Don't have to be perfect. We've got the sort of shape. So I'm just going to go all the way around, leaving a little bit of a border. Sometimes you can leave a thicker border, a thinner border. I don't think there's any rules. As long as it's making you happy and you think it's all right, who cares what anybody else thinks? Hi, Tony and Tim. I have always found Every to be brilliant. My regular courier always is on time, and Elizabeth says the same. No complaint. Oh, brilliant. So sometimes though, guys, we have our moments with DPD. Sometimes they're blooming brilliant. Sometimes they fail on all levels. I think the busiest periods are not helpful either. So I think, you know, it's a bit of give and take with these delivery. And it's same with business, with us. Sometimes, you know, orders take a week, sometimes even longer. But yet, sometimes they can be there the next day. It all depends on, you know, dispatch, pick and packing team. So we take it with a little bit of grace, as long as it's not repeatedly and everybody's getting damaged lines and, you know, or things are getting pinched and stolen, you know, because that can happen, can't it, as well? We've had a few of those. So that's another little bit of greenery. And then let's cut this flower here. Just in time for Toni's creations. So with this one, I'm going to snip in, you know, like go right in so we can raise those petals. Just give it a little bit of dimension on there. I think I need a light coloured flower as well, guys. We have a flower. Let's just see if I've got enough. I might just take one of these out of here. Take this one out of here as well. Just so we've got a bit of a breaker. I might not use it, but it's just something to break up the blue. Right. Well, let's get this down first. Let's pop our panel down. This is just going to break up that colour a little bit, stop it all from blending into one another. Should we do that flat? No, let's do that raised. Make sure my card is totally... Seems a shame to cover that flower. Shall we do this side? No. Got a lot of blue going on. Stick in there, straight as you can, Toni. Be helpful. Now, that is a little bit too blue. I'm just going to take my white ink pad. I'm going to grab some scrap. I'm going to take my white. I'm just going to push him back a little bit. Just a little bit. So now you can see the difference, guys. Just a little bit. Just push him back. Not too much, just... And then play around with some placement. I'm just manipulating. Could cut into this even further just to give it a little bit of rise and fall. Just so we've got a little bit more rise and fall on there as well. So we'll stick this one flat. No, we'll stick this one flat. Pad this one. So you've got like perspective, rise and fall in there. Let's just see where this is going. What do we think? Think that's all right, do you guys? Give them a nip and a tuck there, put some dimension in those leaves. And then all I need then is a little sentiment, and I'd probably use my washi tape sentiments, guys, on this one. And where's my sparkle pen? Can't see if we're looking. That's here. Couldn't see for looking, sorry guys. And then I just take my sparkle pen then and add some sparkle to not too much. And I'd probably put a little gem in that little bit there just to make that stand proud. And there we have it. That's gorgeous. Something a little bit different. I mean, of course, you could absolutely go to town with the different embellishments and flowers. You could tuck another one in there if you want. I will actually tuck that in. Just to create that layer and dimension. So there we go. Want me to? There we go. Perfect. What do we think? Do we like that one? That's gorgeous, says Rolf. Oh, well, thank you. That's really kind. Did you all now see that Rolf is part of the Stamps by Me team? Our wonderful German design team member. As you all know, he's been with us for a long time anyway. But it is really lovely to now say Rolf is part of our team and is supporting me and Karen in our QVC show. So that is wonderful, and we really appreciate him saying yes and appreciate his feedback and help with QVC. So welcome to the team. Rolf, I always call Rolf my sunshine. He doesn't actually know that. Sunshine. So there we go. Did you enjoy that? So that was using the Cerulean Charm paper collection and the Checkmate stamp set. Now that Checkmate stamp set is only £7. So if you're thinking, do you know what, I've got a ton of paper, Toni. You know we do not encourage to overspend and overbuy. So if you have a ton of paper and you can utilise them, the stamp with, then of course use what you've got. Don't forget to share your makes in our Eureka fan page. And those, don't forget, those papers are 5 for £25, and then the Maker's Memoir. Probably the last day I'm going to push. It'll go in my newsletter tonight, and then it'll be a cut-off for numbers in relation to how many I order moving forward. I'm super excited about that. I can't wait for you all to see that. So let's pop this on the back. That is a very pretty card, and nice to be in different colours other than pretty in pink. So I'll love you all and leave you all. Don't forget, we start our Create Together Club on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 1 o'clock and we'll be doing inspirational content for all of the items in your bag, which is a lovely little kit, let me tell you. So whatever you're doing, have a beautiful weekend, and I'll catch up with you all next week. Have a great weekend, guys. Take care. Bye.